Mickey and Matt, yeah, they're cranking it up, jumping down theories like a hyperactive pup. Rambo Joe lit the fuse, Dave said take control. Now we're broadcasting live above the rabbit hole. Ancient aliens, lizard kings, government plots and shadowy things, laughing while they're chasing the truth in the dark. Are we crazy? Sure, but that's the spark. So smash that like button, buckle in tight. We're going down deeper than a cue drop tonight. 10-4 shining, the jokes are rolling. Hold on folks, the truth is scrolling. Yeah, smash that like button. Welcome to the show. We're live above the rabbit hole. Mickey's on the mic, dropping jokes like bombs. Matt's taking notes while he's reading the Psalms. Bigfoot, chemtrails, a man in black. Whatever you believe, it'll make you laugh back. Was it real? Was it staged? Was the moon landing fake? Ask the boys, they know the code, or at least they'll improvise an episode. Smash that like button, let the madness roll. Welcome to the wild side, above the rabbit hole.
Well. Good morning, good afternoon, evening, good night. Wherever you are in the world, here we are. My name is Mickey. That is the great and lovely. I think of words every day.
These adjectives.
My partner,
every
Matt,
day, buddy.
Matt
Thank you.
Davis. Good to see you, Matt.
Good to see you too. Happy Friday.
Thanks. Same to you. Now I'm excited, but look. There's a lot. We're trying to get some guests on today, and our friends from the show, Patriots Across the Pond, are doing the show today. But I may have screwed the time up here, because I didn't tell them it was 10, but they're getting it together.
No, we screwed everything up, didn't we? We screwed up.
Well, you screwed up the name.
Spelling of the name.
You screwed that up. That's all you.
How dare you?
That was all you.
How dare you?
I can't believe you can't spell. I couldn't remember everything. Oh, God, we're running around. You're basically been out of commission all week for the show, other than doing it.
Yeah.
So I've had to do
nuts.
your job.
It's been crazy.
And I'm terrible at it.
Look, we just have to we owe lots of apologies today,
I'm sorry to everybody, especially
so many apologies.
Stu and Elisa. I did their show, Matt, last week or 2 weeks ago, and great people. I mean, just great people.
I know the show. I know you had a blast on it. I'm sorry I missed it. I hope I get an invite to come back on.
You already have it. I told you. But I've noticed something about you, Matt. You don't like doing other people's shows, I don't think.
How dare you?
By the way, I do want to say, I want to ask you on the air, because
I love doing other people's shows.
I know you do. I'm messing with you. I'm thinking now that, Adel and I do that Thursday show on Pilled.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And if you're into music, it's amazing. But I'm going to start, after we do it, 24 hours later, post it on our channel so people can watch it. Just upload the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a really good show, and the music's great. And Adel, I got to tell you, man, what a cool guy. Getting to know him personally, man, what a great dude. He's got a little baby. He told a great story yesterday about his daughter. He's got a Bren. I think she's 2 months old or 3. And, like any little child, you remember when your daughter was little and she'd have fussy moments? He takes her in the basement, puts music on, and dances with, holds her, and it calms her down, man.
You were one of the ones that let the kid out of the bag, weren't you?
Well, way to bring up old shit, Matt. I mean...
Now she's out there, and we just talk about it freely.
Yeah, maybe I was the guy that did it. I'm bad at that stuff, man.
He was like, you said, congrats on your kid. And he said, oh, we're talking about that now, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I had no idea. I was I felt so bad. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, Matt, before we get started, let's show people how to make their money make money. What do you think?
I think we should. Our partners Goldco can assist there. If you go to our website, which is rabbitholegold.com, you can fill out this request for a free 2026 gold and silver kit. That's really the best way to get started. You'll learn about diversifying your retirement funds with physical gold and silver, and how you can roll over existing funds into a precious metals IRA, and you can do all that tax and penalty free. which is pretty amazing. Right now, Goldco has a great promotion going on, so this is a good time to get in touch with them. You can get up to 10% bonus silver on qualifying accounts, plus, and I love this part, a free solar generator.
Hey now.
You know what to get me for Christmas, right?
Hey now, a generator.
Yes, sir. There's no
By
obligation.
the way, you can just get me gold.
Yes.
I'll take gold.
It'll be a little shaving of gold.
Or 2 boxes of silver will work too.
A little fleck in your card,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'll take.
Just careful not to lose that.
What's this stuff called when you grind pot up real good, and at the end there's like this dust left?
That's what it'll be.
Shake.
It'll be dust.
Shake,
It'll be,
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take gold shake.
There is no obligation, by the way. Just request your free gold and silver kit. You can speak with a Goldco specialist and see what options are available for your situation. It's rabbitholegold.com to find out more and to see if you qualify for the bonus silver and free solar generator. Rabbit Hole Gold is also linked right in our description for your convenience.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Matt, this is our feel-good show. Are they both in before we go down? I don't want to... Yes.
They are
our
here,
great
yes.
friends. Okay.
Yeah.
So, last week, like I said, or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, I was asked by Stu and Elisa to... Eliza, I can never pronounce her name right until I say it 40 times. Anyway.
We got some apologies.
I do. I'm the worst. Anyway, they invited me on their show, and I was excited, of course, because you know what an English soccer fan I am.
Yeah.
Stu happens to be an Arsenal fan, and he wore his Arsenal jersey on the show on purpose day. And I loved it. I knew right away that we were soulmates to do that to each other. But getting to know them and talking to them, Matt, it blew my mind talking to Stu. Firstly, because let's face it, I mean, as much as England and America have a lot of similarities, they're also culturally very different. But to meet someone that is very proud of his English culture, but also recognizes what's happening in his country, it was really good for me to realize, all right, this isn't just a bunch of redneck Americans sitting around pretending that we're like warriors. This is a real thing, and it's happening all over the globe.
We started learning that with our viewers, man.
Yeah.
Just how global this is.
I'll tell you, remember, I forget his name, or her name, God's Dutch warrior, or one of those Dutch people, in the very beginning, remember they said it in the chat room, they're like, Europe's worse than America right now with stuff, and we were like, yeah, right, and then we were like, he's right. It's crazy.
We've been looking at the video that is coming from over there. It's crazy.
So joining us on our Feel Good show today are 2 of my new favorite people, Stu and I'm gonna fuck it up again. Say it.
Yeah. Hi guys. It's Elisa.
Elisa.
Come on, man.
God, it's such a unique name that every time I hear it, I'm like, I got it now. And then I'm like, Eliza, Elliot. Like, I can't get it.
I'm gonna make him.
Listen, I was first with this name. I'm getting an echo.
You got an echo, Elisa.
Somebody's got volume on somewhere. I don't know. I don't hear it. Do you, Matt? I don't hear an echo.
You hear it?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and come back in, guys.
Okay, no worries. Stu, good morning, my friend.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Yeah, what time is it there?
Cool. I've got an echo as well.
I don't know.
That's weird.
It may be
StreamYard.
We've been having some funky stuff going on with StreamYard.
Yeah, Dave and Joe did the same thing.
Is that right? They were having issues too?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I'll go out and come back very quickly.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
I'm trying to see if we have anything
Matt, do me a
open on
favor.
our
Go to
end.
our
I don't think
audio
we do.
settings. Go to our audio settings. Sorry, everybody, but
I don't think it's us, bud. But,
audio.
I'll check.
Echo cancellation. Turn that off. See if it does anything.
Turn off the echo cancellation.
Yeah, try that, and then when they come back in, we'll try it.
Okay.
It can loop in. Bring her back up. See if it's still. Are you still echoing?
Let's see. Yeah, I still hear it.
Oh man.
We do nothing different.
Yeah, let me double check here. Let's put the audio echo thing back off here, Mick.
Okay.
How do we sound now? You getting an echo now?
You guys, I don't hear a sound, but when I speak, I hear my own echo.
We were getting that with our videos yesterday too. I think StreamYard is just buggy today or lately.
Is it impossible for you guys to do the show with the echo on your end?
I could probably push through.
The audience hearing the echo.
I don't.
Yeah, I can push through.
Yeah.
I don't know if the audience is hearing it.
I don't know, Matt. Maybe mute us a second. See if that cancels them.
Hello.
Hello. No, yeah. When you're muted, we have no echo. So maybe if you just mute yourselves when you're chatting, and we'll get through it.
Matt put us, but yeah. Okay, we'll figure it. I don't know why that's looping back like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, first of all, Stu, what time is it in England right now, my friend?
Well, we're 5 hours ahead of you, so it's 3:10 in the afternoon. I was just like making myself a sandwich, sitting here with my top off and stuff like that. Got your invite. I said to Elisa, "Oh, we got the StreamYard link now. We can start setting our channels up." I went in, set the 2 channels up. Left. You went, "Have you gone? We can't see you." I said, "Yeah. What was that?" I'll come back in then, sitting there with my top off, and we thought it was 5 o'clock. We thought it was in 2 hours' time. So we got no one in our chat, right? Because they're all coming to watch us in an hour and 50 minutes.
This
And
is how we've been rolling lately, Stu.
I know.
Yeah, and Stu sent me the link for StreamYard. So I said, let me get everything set up with our channels to stream them. And I see you guys in there. I'm like, and I see Stu talking to you. I said, oh no, I gotta get myself together fast. I thought I had 2 hours.
Well, welcome to the both of you. This show is going to be a little different with us than the show I did with you where we got serious and we covered. Friday shows for us are just forgetting all of that and just laughing at the idiocy in the world that is still the normal world. But I wanted Matt to get to know you guys and meet you. And let's just take a minute, Stu, for a second, for all of our American audience, which is obviously prevalent in this chat. When did you realize that America was leading the way in the fight against this stuff to the point where you embraced Trump, you embraced this movement? What did it for you that allowed you to say, you know what, this is the right thing?
Well, potentially, I didn't know a lot about Trump until he came down the escalator. Even then, I didn't really know what was going on. But
Sure.
when Trump started calling people names and going, "You are fake news," this is what I've been telling everyone for years. Don't believe the news. They are the fake.
Right.
When Trump did it and started, and when everyone turned on him, I thought he's definitely the man. Obviously, when the Q drop started as well, and I've been awake for a lot longer than that. I had an awakening when I was 13. In a history lesson, I just thought this is all bullshit. Right? I didn't know why for another 20 years. It started doing some things in the 90s, but it was after 9/11 really that I really started digging into things. So I've been at this nearly 25 years, up and down in waves and getting banned everywhere and getting berated by my family and friends and stuff. It's just how it goes. I sort of had to. I was getting banned at events. You can come to dinner tonight, but you can't talk about any of that Illuminati stuff, any of that. And so I sort of like curbed it a little bit. I thought I'm just going to have to let the New World Order come in or whatever. But then Trump came and then Q came and all that and reignited it. COVID came into COVID in 2020. And that I thought that's got to wake everyone up. And they just went the other way. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Obviously in America, Q is still known by very few. I would imagine in England, it's even way less than that, right?
Yeah, it is less. I had, when they shut down my first Facebook account in September 2020 overnight, I had 1,400 friends on there, and I know them all as well. I'm not one that just adds anyone. And I thought, how many will come and find me, come and follow me? I was doing Stu's News on my Facebook. I had about 100 people that were interested, and that's all I had. It's certainly less than 10%. But even in my there's a group of us, maybe 30 of us locally that can all talk about these things, but only 5% of that group, 10% maybe, are digging into the Q stuff. Others don't really get it. They're doing other things, which is fair enough. But
right. Yeah. Well, before we get into all the fun, I wanted to ask you one more question. I saw a video this week. Now, it may be old. I don't know. This may be something that you've seen 1,000 times. I saw a video of a guy in Hull and at a World War II monument. And there were a bunch of Muslim people on the monument kind of, whatever you want to call it, defaming it. And he went up and just shouted them all off the monument.
Yeah.
Is that happening a lot in England? Are you seeing Englishmen and fellow patriots stand up to these guys in the streets and not let them desecrate what your great country has done for 1,000, 1,500 years?
Not enough is the straight answer. I believe what we're seeing, and you talk to Dave and Rambo a lot about these things, that what we're seeing play out is that the people have to rise to this. The military is not just going to come in and save everyone. This is an organic movement.
Right.
We couldn't have done this without the military and Q, but they are just part of it. Trump said we're giving power back to you, the people, in 2017. And what have the people done with it? Fuck all, pretty much.
Right,
so, I believe people are going to be pushed and maybe pushed a little bit more until they get their asses out off their sofas and do something. And people have had enough. We could go down all this immigrant route and whether, secret military and things like that. But people have got to take the power back. It's down to we, the people, right?
Yeah.
If every one of us walked out of our house tomorrow in the street and said, we're not doing it anymore, none of us paying taxes, we're not doing that, we're not following what you politicians say, we're not paying the council, all this sorts of stuff, electricity bills, because we know better, it would all end. But people are too scared to do it.
I've said it 1,000 times. The military's there when we need them, and when we're going to need them is after you're saying exactly what we should do, which is just all collectively go, we're done.
Yeah,
figure it out. And then when they start moving in, the police and these politicians ordering local jurisdictions to start clamping down, I think that is when the military would come in from a federal. I don't know how it works in England. With your parliament and things like that, and how the law adjusts from military control down. But in America, we can declare martial law, and the military can come in and tell everybody to go F themselves and take over. And sadly, I think Americans who love freedom, who hate the idea of military on the streets, are coming to the realization that unless we're willing to sit in our own windows with guns that we have and start taking people out, we're going to hope the military comes in and does it in a much more clean and effective, non-confrontational way. And I wonder, in England, you think you're heading there?
Yes, but it's not fast enough. But it's, a lot of people say, well, is it taking so long? That is why it's taking so long. Yeah. Because people are doing nothing about it. So they've got to be riled up a bit more. And I do believe, right, if it's organic and the people have got to wait and show they've taken responsibility to take the power when the military hands it over, right? It might have to get, that may be what the precipice moment is. The people have had enough and they all start running out of their houses, right, with pitchforks.
Pitchforks, I mean, it sounds funny.
And the military says they've had enough now, because if it ever gets there and it's not done right, people will be dragging doctors and all sorts of people out of surgeries and everything for what they've done. Yeah,
and I mean, when you really think about it, the major players in the world, I promise everybody we're going to have fun, but I just want to introduce you guys. And Elisa, I'm going to ask you now, you're an American like us. So you and I understand what it was like to grow up here, not even worrying about anything, right? Yeah. We didn't have real wars we're basically the same age. We didn't have real wars in our lifetime. We had skirmishes, right? We had but we never had a draft. Right, society never shut down like it did in World War II, like in Vietnam, when hundreds of thousands of men were called to go fight in a jungle, and we did it. But since then, we were kids when that happened, Elisa, and since then we haven't had that impact. But who are we to think that we wouldn't ever have to defend freedom like our grandparents and their parents and their parents and all the way back? And here we are again, sitting right at the precipice of like what Stu said, a hostile takeover by a hostile enemy from within. And have you ever seen it this bad in your lifetime?
Well, I would have to say that after 9/11, I think that was a real change, because we always grew up hearing that they'll never attack America, and we're safe, and it's over there, and it's in all these other countries. And then lo and behold, we get the biggest trauma you know, and especially if you were in the Northeast, you know, if you were in the, like the East Coast, right? New York, I was in New York, so it was
Yeah.
right there. I knew people, you know, it was a very traumatic story. I still remember the night just being in this state of pure fear, you know. So they managed to get us out of that sense of safety. And I think for me, that was the moment that I realized this is really a problem. And the next time I kind of came upon that was the airport.
Right.
And that's when I realized we're not free.
I get it. Well, listen, it's great to have you both on. We're both, Matt was really excited to meet you guys. Matt, Stu, and Elisa. Elisa, Stu, my handsome partner,
Pleasure,
Matt.
guys. Yes.
It's good to meet you, Matt. Shame we didn't have a little bit more time and we were running around like idiots. And I just want to say quickly as well, Mickey, I didn't wear my Arsenal shirt today on purpose because I wanted you to give a chance to equalise, and you haven't got yours on, so that's it now.
The only reason my United jersey is not proudly flying on my chest right now was because I couldn't find it this morning. That's the only reason, bro. Otherwise, it would have been glory, glory the whole time. So, Matt, any questions for our friend from England? And I should say, Elisa, do you say where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Long Island.
Yeah, she's a Long Island lady.
I know people keep talking about this echo. We are trying to figure out what it's from. We went out, we came back in. I don't know. Sometimes when you guys mute yourselves while we're talking, the echo seems to fade. But yes, I'm from Long Island and originally from Queens.
So Matt's trying to figure out this sound problem, guys. We're so sorry. We don't know what happened.
I'm checking our computer too, just to see if that's something that's happening. I don't think.
Well, you want to just roll into it, Matt, and we'll have to mute as we go?
Possibly.
All right. Yeah. So, guys, this is what we do on this show is we just play stupid videos and things we find in our algorithm that make us laugh when everything else is driving us crazy. So sit back, relax, and after the video, we'll chime in. Sometimes we stop them in the middle, and it's just a good way for us to get to know you guys. So, Matt, I'm going to let you take it away, buddy.
All right. Well, you know, usually, guys, we just play some videos, as Mick mentioned, and we just get our you know, honest reactions to these videos. So you guys feel free to chime in whenever you like as well here. Wondering if anybody saw the women's baseball national anthem that was sung recently here. Did you guys see this? Have you seen this, Mick?
I have seen it. I wanted to ask Stu though. Stu, in England, everything I've always seen in England, the entire crowd sings "God Save the King." Is there ever solo performances of your national anthem like we do in America?
Do you know what? I haven't been to a sporting event for a long time, but yeah, I do think so. Yeah, but the crowd would normally join in with it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I just didn't know. Well,
but I'll tell you, I've never sang "God Save the King." I used to sing "God Save the Queen" until I found out better, but I've never sang "God Save the King." I can promise you that.
Can't blame you, man. Well, Matt, do you know who this lady was?
Yeah, I found out after I laughed at her. I found out after I laughed at her.
Me too. Do you want to explain?
It's Martha Reeves.
Martha Reeves. I said Mary Wells. Martha Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very famous singer, but Motown, right? What was the big song?
Dancing in the Street.
Dancing in the Street.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
Right. I couldn't think of the name. Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
I mean, Love is Like a Heat Wave, or what was that song?
You. What are you, 110 years old?
Dude, listen, I know my Motown. I mean, I don't think I know it as well as you know.
How do you know Motown? You're the whitest guy I know.
You grew up with Motown.
I did grow up with Motown.
How do you not know this?
Because I didn't recognize this lady singing.
I didn't either. And when I stopped cold laughing for like a second when I found out it was Martha Reeves.
Stu, I want you to know that pretty much every American is very, very proud of our national anthem. And we sing it at the top of our lungs, and we love it. And this is I think Roseanne Barr's version was better than this one.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Go ahead.
If you thought Roseanne was bad, hold on to your seat here.
Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
I mean, two bald eagles eagles just killed themselves. They just committed suicide in the middle of this
Yeah,
thing.
2 eagles just
Wow.
parachuted down.
Who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous.
By the way, never in my life would I thought I would have seen a Motown Grand Ole Opry collaboration. Go ahead.
I thought it was Rick James at first, man. I was like, this is Rick James.
Can you,
Wait, Stu, gotta say
ahead,
something.
Stu,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Stu. What was it?
oh, yeah, if you can get hold of them ladies, tell them they've got an echo.
The ramparts we watched were so gallantly.
She's got like a built-in whammy bar in
You
her
know
neck.
what it
You know, that's
really
what it
is? Like it's almost that voice that you would use as a comedian to
Yeah.
mock someone.
Right.
I'm the rock. Like you just sing this ridiculous notes that they're just so. Go ahead, let it go.
Dreaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night.
You know who wrote this, right? It was Francis Scott Off-Key. He was the one who wrote this song.
That our flag was still there. Oh, Saint the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Maxine Waters for a little while. When I first saw her. It's her, it was that or Rick James.
Well, they cut out the part as soon as she was done singing. She said, "Protest all white businesses," and then she left.
Rick James.
But
Rick
you have to
James.
wonder why someone would pick her. They had to know what she sounded like because
Well, I saw that.
They know what she used to sound
Yeah,
like back in the day.
I saw an interview with her afterwards, and she said, "Well, I couldn't hear," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "There wasn't any music to hear. That's just your voice, lady."
Well, they were like, Martha Reeves on line 2, she wants to do the national anthem. And then somebody was like, Booker, let's get Martha Reeves out here. And then that guy
Yeah.
got fired the next day.
Stu,
I hope so.
is the God Save the King song or Queen, whatever, is that a cherished thing in England? Like, is it very dear to the English people?
Oh yeah, and, the biggest of men will stand up, sing that, hand on their heart, and
Yeah, like we do. Yeah, the same thing. Are there
it's talking
famous?
about soldiers as well and everything. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll just say one thing about that Rick
Yeah.
James thing now. If he's over the top, it's an op. I mean,
Right.
we
Yeah.
have to look at everything that is so absolutely absurd.
Right.
Who's doing that then?
Are there examples in England of like guys just butchering the anthem? Like, are there famous like, oh God, I bet he wish he didn't do that.
No, not that I can think of. Like you say, it's a very cherished thing, isn't it? I mean,
it is here too, but apparently.
yeah. I mean, away from that lady there, how many times have you heard someone sing it? Some people don't sing it perfectly, do they? But some people do. It is sung beautifully, pretty much by everyone.
I'll tell you, the Whitney Houston version. I'm not making this up. If I think about it deep enough, the hair on my arm stands up. It is so powerful when it is done properly.
It is, man. I'm going to brag for a minute because my daughter
I know
is getting ready to sing it at our ballpark here
I
coming
know.
up in September. I can't wait. She's done it one other time.
Whoa! At Oriole Park?
Yeah, Camden Yards. Yeah.
What day?
I believe it's the 18th. I'll find out. Yeah. She's doing it with her choir. She's got. There's a couple other girls that are going to sing it with her, but they do it in harmony.
Dude, my son figured out how to tie a tie, and I did 2 shows about it. Your daughter's singing the anthem at the Oriole game.
Yeah.
You don't even tell me.
They do it very tastefully. Same thing. They'll give you chills. But yeah, it's funny. The ballpark, I know something about them because I know some of the guys over there.
Yeah.
They won't hire somebody who will put all those flourishes. And
Yeah, they
They
won't.
want kind of like a straightforward version of the anthem.
We do
when
have
it's
a
sung.
friend, though, in radio. Did you ever hear Kirk's version?
Yes.
Ooh. We had a friend that did it, and he's actually a good singer. but he had a rough trip that time, man. So
Well, it's tough, man. When you're in the stadium, you hear yourself, much like StreamYard today, echoing back.
yeah, exactly. Well, let's move on here with the videos. Now, we're
Yeah.
talking to Stu, and some people would say it's a foreign accent, right? Matt, right? It's an English
Well,
accent.
here it is, yes.
Yeah. So we have foreign accents, don't we, Matt? Is that, am I seeing that right down there?
Well, actually, yeah, we can get to that one.
Okay. We got to do this one first?
Yeah, well, let's do this one first. This
Got
is, I don't know if you saw this. This kind of went viral. This nurse who was using his jujitsu against a crazed patient in a
I love
hospital.
this.
Have you
I
seen
love
this?
this. No.
Yes, this guy standing here. You can see, look at this guy gets attacked. Boom. Takes him down. Knee on belly.
He just,
Hits him with a rear naked choke.
does he put him to sleep?
I'm surprised. No, he must have been, relatively gentle with the guy. 'cause
He's
it's-
literally manhandling him with one arm and trying to get somebody's attention.
Yeah, you can put somebody out in a few seconds with this.
Yeah. By the way, I mean, I don't like needles either, but this is ridiculous.
Here's security. They took 3 to 5 business days to assist here.
3 to 5 business.
Yeah. And look, I like at the end how he just walks away like, my business is done.
Yeah,
Look at
okay.
this,
You
look at
boys
this.
good?
All right.
All right, fellas. I'll see you later.
I got a catheter to install.
Mrs. Jones just pooped her pants, boys. I'm going to go clean that up.
This
God.
guy, this idiot guy that attacked him, he thought like, oh, he's a male nurse.
He's a male nurse.
I'll take this.
But see,
Nothing against our male nurses, but they get the stigma, right?
freeze right there, Matt. I wish we could zoom in.
Yeah.
Never worry about a man wearing sandals.
Right.
I'll fight any man in biblical footwear.
Yeah.
That's what Jesus wore. If you don't update your feet since
You're
the
right.
Bible,
Yeah.
I mean, you deserve an ass kicking.
That's Jerusalem's, I like to call it.
This guy might be the new Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
guy, Nurse Norris.
Nurse Norris.
Dude,
Yes.
look, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris could start a fire with an ice cube. You know that, right?
We could do Chuck Norris stuff all day. Yeah, that's the way you do it right there.
This guy, he's been training all his life just to try all this stuff out too.
Yeah. You know what it was? His mother was a diabetic, right? And a crackhead. So he had to help her with the needle and whoop her ass when she got out of control. That's what it was. All right, buddy, let's move on to the next one here. What do we got?
Yeah, so you mentioned accents.
Yes.
Have you guys heard of foreign accent syndrome?
No.
Is that where like people go to live somewhere and they pick up on the accent?
No, this is like, people have some kind of brain injury.
Uh-huh. And then they start talking
They wake
like
up
they're...
in the hospital and then they start talking like they're from some other region of the world.
Oh, I want that
Right?
disease.
Yeah, so this is an American lady, right?
Uh-huh.
Had some kind of unfortunate brain injury, and this is what happened.
It wasn't until I was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital she actually said, "Are you aware of the way you're speaking?" And I said, "Oh, I sound like I have a slur." And she said, "No, you sound like you could work at a Chinese restaurant." I said, "Yeah, you could work in the local China house or something." Crash.
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 Crashed.
Crash.
Okay, let's try reading.
You wish to know all about my grandfather.
You know what I think happened? I think HR caught her mid-impression.
And she stuck with
She
it.
had to fully commit
Dude,
at
she
that
went,
point, right?
Oh no, I have a rare disease. I have a speaker like other people itis. Right? Well, Matt, though, honestly, you guys too, Stu, Elisa, you wake up tomorrow and you have a new accent. It's English. You still speak English,
Yeah.
but from some other place in the world.
I'm going England all the way.
You're picking
I'm going
England.
British or Australian.
Okay. Elisa, how about you?
I'm just looking at the title. You wake up with a Chinese accent after that.
She should work at PF Chang's. I would go there just for her.
Stu, what accent would you pick?
Well, Welsh, probably. Isn't it?
I wonder if this affected her driving.
Dude, you know what I would pick? I would pick one of those really, whatever, I don't know the country, so I'm going to say, but there's a couple countries in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, when they talk, it sounds so. I will have cheeseburger and no mayonnaise, please. They're very polite, but it's so like in your face.
Wait, if there's a little white man talking like that, you'll get
Dude,
whatever you want.
could you
know
imagine
that?
if I walk in-
How afraid would most people be of the little white man who talked like that?
Dude, you just walk up to any counter you want and go,
Yeah.
I'll take a cheese steak.
No, but you know what
French
the real
fry.
test is? If she starts trying to give a manicure. That's what
Right. I mean, imagine the look she's going to get at her next pedicure,
Ooh,
you know?
your cuticle, not good. We do your feet next a weeker. Is that a real thing, Matt?
Yeah, it's apparently it's unless she's like going full Andy Kaufman with this thing, and
Oh my God.
yeah, apparently it's a rare neurological condition known as foreign accent syndrome. They call it a disorder which a person's speech changes after a brain injury or neurological event, causing them to sound as though they have developed a different accent.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Crasha.
Crasher. I love it. What else we got, buddy?
Well, we have a memorable 1982 television performance here. This is one of the great moments in music history, you guys.
I love this stuff.
An Austrian tongue choir.
What?
This is a real choir. They're the Austrian tongue choir.
Otherwise known as the Lesbian Training Foundation.
You gotta have a liquor license to do this, Mick. It's a whole different experience watching this on mute, by the way. We can watch it on mute next.
Is this real?
Cover your drinks, ladies.
I don't even know.
You just need a window in front of them.
Are you guys familiar with Sebastian Maniscalco? And
Yeah, oh
he
yeah.
does one of his bits is about how years ago, before we had the internet, people were straying, but we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And now that we have the internet, we're seeing
We're seeing everybody. Yeah. I love it. Yep.
It
It's
is
so
on mute.
true. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That one's weird, dude. I've seen enough of that.
You know,
Just
they're-
look at it on mute. It's
Listen, man, they're able to mail out 1 million envelopes to promote this show every time.
These guys all work for the post office for 40 years.
It's like a Monty Python skit, doesn't it?
Yes, very much so.
Ah.
Oh my God. Let's move on. What else we got, bud?
Well, we got a new sponsor today, Mick.
Oh, who is it?
Above the Rabbit Hole is brought to you by David's Pizza.
We got a new one?
We did, David's
Man,
Pizza.
we're gonna share this with Elisa and Stu. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
We got a big sponsor. Let's play the ad.
All right, thank you, David's Pizza.
When I get a serious craving for something I want to eat, I need some cheese, tomatoes and olives, and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza, 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 pizza. Every time I want that pizza, 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 I go to David's Pizza.
David's Pizza, 209-477-2677.
He got serious
Pizza.
cravings. Ooh, he got serious cravings.
Oh,
That was the best bit when you went David's Pizza.
That's the funniest part of the whole thing. It's this flamboyant dude singing at the end. Dave's Pizza serves 2 slices for 1.
I don't know if you guys have seen or heard. The law firms are doing these really weird. I wish I knew we were doing this on the show. I would have found that they're doing these really weird.
Oh, we lost her. Oh, there she is. You,
No,
start over. The law firms are doing what? What are they doing?
They're doing these commercials now on the radio, TV. They're like rap songs.
We have one here. We have a guy doing that.
Who are they marketing to?
I think the same people David's Pizza is. That's all I'm saying. All right, what else we got, Matt?
I'm pretty sure the Carlton dance was inspired by that commercial there.
No, that was Jim's Chicken, not Dave's Pizza.
oh,
Completely different store.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
I know you guys have your whole like group of things that you're doing, but do you guys remember back? I guess it was about 10 years ago. The Starburst commercials for berries and cream.
I don't know if I saw it.
I don't know if I remember that. What was it?
This guy like with the little hairdo, and he's got a British accent, and he does the Betty's and Cream dance.
No, I gotta find that.
We'll search that out for next.
I've
Friday,
got to find that,
sure. Yeah.
without a doubt. All right, what else we doing here, Matt?
Well, we saw that nurse get into that little scuffle earlier today. I figured that we might need another self-defense video.
All right.
Just in case we ever find ourselves in a situation like that. So I broke up my old VCR collection and found Defend Yourself with a Cane.
Oh, the cane defense system. I remember
very,
this.
Very good defense system.
Yeah. Double D Productions.
Get on the car now. Come on, move it, come on.
I think it was Obama. I mean, Biden, Joe Biden.
That was Joe Biden. Did you look? By the way, when that guy gets out of the car, watch his walk.
Yeah.
It's like the Bigfoot film. Remember that? Oh, watch. He goes, watch. Right here, watch.
That was the Joe Biden shuffle.
Watch Bigfoot. Look.
My name is Mike D. Pasquale Sr. It's my pleasure to show you some of the several techniques that can be used to defend yourself using a cane. They're going to make an attack. So to make it, one turns around and makes you grab. Please, gentlemen. As he comes in, makes the grab to the hand. I merely move into this position like this and bring it in. So I'd like very much if one of you...
You see, this is the perfect self-defense tips when your attacker is standing still and gently grabbing your arm.
Yeah, and
it's
you're
perfect for that situation.
And you tap his...
You tap his calf, which is, of course, the biblical sign for you're about to be struck by lightning.
Yes.
Matt, can you go back to the beginning where they showed the sign? Does it say the foundation of Jew? I'm not kidding you. Go ahead, play it now, and it'll lean in on that sign.
My name is Mike D. Pasquale.
Or maybe it was before this. No, okay, it's on that sign. They show it closer. There it is. It says International Federation of Jew.
Yeah, he's missed out the jitsu.
I think it's supposed to be jitsu. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. And then look at the logos on their shirts. This whole thing looks like it's like the origins of Krav Maga. Like the old people invented it.
Yeah.
With the cane.
Look, cane fu, man. All right.
Cane fu.
Listen, this is cane fu. All right. Look at this defense radio. Look at
Merely
this.
move into this position like this and bring it in. So I'd like very much if one of you gentlemen would get that piece of wood that we had found in the back over there. And we're going to show you just what it sounds like when the strike is made.
Oh, he's confident now when he's got the wood protected it, right?
Wood protecting his wood. Look at that spot.
We're not using strength. You don't need strength. Why should I go out and work all kinds of powerful muscles? And we don't need it. Because these two lollapaloozas don't know what they're...
We'd like to finish that signage, but we're too busy kicking ass in this dojo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were going to write out jiu-jitsu, but a band of thieves broke in, and I had to put my pen down and pick up my cane.
They don't expect that they're going to be meeting up with somebody who's going to fight back. Take it from Uncle Mike. It's going to work. No fooling around. Going to work like W-E-R-K, work. God love you.
Just
If that
remember
makes sense, in other words, that's what we have to know to fight someone off. You just hit
Yes,
it
it
lightly
is.
on the calf.
Yes.
And if they're carrying
a little bit of practice.
and if they're carrying a big block of wood with them, make sure you saw how to strike that properly. You can crack that wood in half. Stu, do you guys have in England? Do you guys have all the self-defense commercials? Guys teaching you all the different arts of fighting. Do you have that there?
I haven't turned my telly on in 6 years, really. But not really. No,
Yeah.
You have a lot more commercials than we do. Sponsored by Pfizer, obviously.
Yeah. Do you guys don't like the commercial world over there? Isn't like it is in America.
It's awful.
It's
No, but you guys are smart. You don't allow the drug commercials over there, do you?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. But the English commercials tend to get to it a bit quicker than a lot of your stuff in America. If we've ever got one of these shows like this, right, the English will go, have a look at this clip next, and we'd all watch it and have a laugh. Where in American TV, it's go, after the break, we got this clip coming up, and then they build it up, and then they go to something else and tell you this clip's coming up again, and they go back to something else, and it don't come till the end, and they show another 3 clips of something different in the meantime, and four Pfizer adverts as well.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Don't a lot of the commercials over there have profanity and even nudity in them, though?
Not really. No.
No?
No, not in
what
England.
Am I thinking of?
France.
Is that what
France,
it is?
Germany's
Okay.
pretty open with that stuff
so
too.
other parts of Europe, but not the UK.
But I got to say one thing though: does UK have liquor or beer commercials?
Well, yeah, they used to. Yeah. Like I say, I haven't watched anything for ages, but you know, even when you go down the pub and the football's on and stuff like that at half time, they've got all sorts of commercials on.
Yeah. Well, one of the funniest commercials I ever saw in my life, I thought it was from England. It was like it was like a soccer game, like guys walking into a stadium, and then it cuts to the crowd and it zooms in, and there's 8 women in a row, and they're all kind of wearing like low-cut shirts with boobs like this, and the camera just zooms in on boobs, and it goes right across 8 women. And it gets to the end, and there's one dude, and he's holding the Carlsberg beer or whatever it is, and it just says, "Drink Carlsberg." It was like 20 seconds of boobs and one guy with a beer. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
that's just good. There used to be Hamlet cigar commercials all the time, and Carlsberg, and it was like, obviously that commercial, it's if Carlsberg made football matches or something. Do you know what I mean? All you see these boobs and stuff. Yeah,
it's all it was. It was beautiful. All right, let's go to, we have a big show here in America, Stu. I was wondering if you guys, it's like a local talent show that used to air in New York.
Well,
Elisa may know this show because it aired in New York.
So do you have public access shows in England, or are there,
Does the BBC
allow?
Yeah, it's like the X Factor, Simon Cowell and stuff like that, where thousands and thousands of people queue up, just come on, get a 5-minute audition, they get a red buzzer or they got jogged on or whatever, and then they carry on. But yeah.
Well, in America, our local stations in each market have to publicly allow the community to be able to go on television and do their own shows. We have
airtime.
Have airtime. It's called public access.
So it's
television.
It's basically like, it's basically Wayne's World.
Right.
If you saw the movie Wayne's World, it's what those 2 guys were doing in their basement, their show. So this is one of the great shows from New York from back in the 1980s called Stairway to Stardom.
Elisa, do you remember this show,
I
Stairway to
have to
Stardom?
see it. I don't remember.
You'll recognize the accents quick. Go ahead, Matt.
It launched 1 million stars, you guys.
You guys will recognize so many.
You'll probably remember Giuseppe Torremin doing O Sole Mio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Giuseppe Torremin.
Is probably 100 times more Italian than both you and I combined, Mick.
He's definitely having a eyebrow malfunction.
He's not bad. He's better than Martha Reeves.
You're right about that. Yeah. I mean, this guy's so Italian. He sweats marinara. This guy sweats marinara.
I have to tell you, there was a very popular restaurant years ago. It's still here.
Yeah.
But years ago, in Little Italy, there was a restaurant called Sabatino's.
Oh, yeah.
And it would stay open, I'm not kidding you, till 4 a.m, whenever the bar people felt like eating and leaving. So we would all go after shows. You'd be there at 3 a.m, and one night I'm in there, and this guy stands up. There's about 6 tables. And he goes, does anyone mind if I sing? And we were all like, what? And this guy did that.
You're gonna let my cousin Giuseppe sing right now.
And by the
okay?
end of it, we were all just like in shock.
Yeah.
And we all started clapping. And the funniest thing, he goes, all right, thank yous. I'd appreciate $5 a piece, please.
Listen, this is a friend of ours.
Yeah, this is a friend of mine.
Friend of ours. Lip syncing. Forget about it.
Well, there really is something to be said for a guy that can sing like this and fix your watch. You know what I mean? That guy's got to look like he can fix your watch.
And he knows where Billy Bats is buried.
Yeah, let's let it roll Hey, that's it.
Bing, bada, boom.
I got a question. Is there a big Italian settlement in England? Did you ever have a big, like, Italian culture in England? Was there ever that?
Well, there's a lot of Italians here. I've got quite a few mates that are Italian.
Yeah. I wondered, though, were the Italians in England like the Italians in America? Like,
they act like the mafia, but they're not.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd love to hear that, like, English Italian accent. Because the New York Italian accent is my favorite accent on planet Earth.
Right.
There's nothing funnier or better.
Rainbow says, you got a problem with Italians? I don't. I'm Italian.
Yeah, Matt's Italian. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you, have you guys ever had the chance to come up here and visit Little Italy in the Bronx?
Oh, my God. I was on, well, in the Bronx, I went to the one in Manhattan.
Okay, so that's like a quarter of a block now, right?
That's what Mulberry Street.
Yeah, it's like Mulberry Corner.
Right, that's what I heard, right.
But still in Little Italy in the Bronx, although it's changed a lot. I went to school up there in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so there was this restaurant. It's still there. It's amazing. Dominic. None of the silverware matched. The tables are all different. Right? But I went in there, I was like 19. And I said, you have a menu? And the guy comes over, and they're all disgruntled.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What do you want here?
What do you have? What do you want? So I was like, whatever we order, like baked ziti and a salad, right? Coke.
Yeah.
Came to the two people, it was like $15.
Yeah.
Right? I tell my roommate, I said, we got to go back. This food was so great. We got to try it. We got to go to this restaurant. I go back the very next week. I ordered the exact same thing. I get the bill. By the way, there's no prices. They don't tell you what it is. Get the bill, $20. So I call the guy over. I go, excuse me, and I'm 19.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but like last week I was here with my friend and it was $15 for the exact same thing. He goes, and today it's 20.
I put extra gravy on that for you. I put extra gravy.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but chickens ain't cheap, lady. These chickens and this pasta's going through the roof. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Oh, man. All right, what else we got, Matt?
Well, let's pull in some of your stuff,
okay,
Mick,
now,
I got a Trump song maybe we'll end on.
All right, let me get
I
in
also
here.
put in the group chat, the private chat, I put that, it says this one is better. It's the Berries and Cream commercial.
Oh, we'll try to get that in.
Yes.
All right, let me go to, all right, Matt. So, no, there's a lot of talk about aliens in the world, right?
Yeah.
And the 4 in a row there, Matt. Yeah. I don't like bragging, but the aliens have reached out to me. Right? Because I didn't know this, but aliens are really into stand-up. They like making each other laugh.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of them that want to play the club.
Okay.
So they sent me audition tapes, Matt, of alien stand-up.
All right.
So here, I want you guys, these are aliens that are trying to play my club. Go ahead.
Question. Is it okay for me to start drinking when the kids are at school? Or would that make me a bad teacher?
Go ahead, play the next one.
This is the Hammer Jokes open mic night.
These guys are killing
in a nutshell here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to 2, right?
I thought, yeah.
It's about the mom that named her trips Tom, Tim, and Tad. No, definitely not. She had a tit for Tom and one for Tim, but no tit for Tad.
You gotta love this intergalactic humor,
Dude,
man.
these guys are killing it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I've always said the humor is the way to bring us all together.
The Greys are very funny. Not the reptilians, not so much.
The reptilians are dicks. I would never book them. But these Greys, I'm on the Greys side. Go ahead. This guy's my favorite.
Michael Jackson's favorite food. KFC. What kind of dog lives in the toilet? I don't know.
See, Michael was not only worldwide, he spanned galaxies.
Dude, Michael Jackson had the Greys laughing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's play one more alien stand up here, Matt.
All right.
How's it called? Boob sweat and not humidities.
So see, that's what I'm saying, Matt. Titties are funny everywhere in the galaxy, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves titties. I don't care what anybody says. All right, Matt. Let's also bring in now. You know, I'm a big fan of Trump, right? And everybody makes fun of his hair.
He's got some beautiful ones this morning, hasn't he?
Go down, Matt. Is there more in there? Are you? Can you scroll?
Yeah. Sorry.
There it is. Vidal Trumpo.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Listen, a lot of people don't like when Trump says things because his hair's distracting.
Yeah.
So I don't buy it. But recently he had a lot to say about the war going on.
Yeah.
And you tell me what you think.
All right. Let's check it out.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
I've got the greatest hair. The greatest hair ever.
I am not making fun of our leader. I am simply saying.
No, it's hilarious.
Dude, I wish he wore that hair.
I do too.
I love our president.
I'm bringing back the wig party.
Hey, Stu.
I'm going to bring back the wig party.
Stu, prior to Trump, what was the average Englishman's theory on American guys? Like, what did you guys think of Americans?
Well, I thought they were just like us, really. I mean, a bit more stupid, I think, because, no, that's different. That's an insult. But it's like, America is a massive place, isn't it? We heard that 60% Americans didn't have a passport and stuff, because you got so much to look at there. We're a tiny little, island bit. But, yeah, we loved it. I mean, I always grew up watching a lot of sport and stuff. So, I was always watching the Olympics and soccer, as you call it. All world sports, Winter Olympics and everything around the world. And, I never thought anything of it, really. Until I, started hearing about, actually what was going on over there. I didn't want to go at all.
Right.
Until after Trump came in.
Were you shocked at were you shocked when you saw the videos coming back to England and Europe during the World Cup? Were you shocked to see Europe react like that to America?
I wasn't shocked. I was heartwarmed, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
How much fun everyone was having. Because I came over in April and it was lovely. And I was telling everyone back here, it's just like England, but better. In pretty much everything. Even the normies over there, right, would say, instead of, oh, you're talking shit and all that.
Yeah.
Over there they're going, oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds amazing. Maybe you can tell me more. And it was like when we're at the hotel getting served breakfast, the lady was like that. And it was just wonderful. Going in shops over there. Where are you from? I'm from England. Oh my God, this guy's from England. And all that.
Yeah. It is neat because I'll tell you what's neat about America. I think why we're like that is because we are, and I hate to say it, we are the world. Everybody from every country, somebody lives here.
Yeah, but we're also separate. It's not like Europe where, other countries are as close as states.
Correct.
If we
we're
could drive
all
around
American
and
everywhere
hear
we go.
Those accents all the time.
Right. Yeah.
It would probably be different. But
it's also when you say, like, what did he think of the American man? It depends which American man, right? We have so many stereotypes of the Italians from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You have, blacks from, Harlem. You have the Southern and the redneck. Right? So you have a lot of different stereotypes of what a man is, a cowboy.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
the Creole people who sound like essentially an alien.
Did the cowboy culture ever catch on in England? Were there ever cowboy hats and jeans?
Everyone over here grew up either wanting to be a cowboy or an Indian or a fireman or a policeman or something. No one really wants to join the police now, do they? But,
right.
Yeah.
Well, really, when you were kids.
As a kid, I had an holster and a gun and woo, feathers in the back of my head.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you this too. What did they teach you in England about the Revolutionary War?
Nothing.
Nothing, right? Just America was yours one day, and then we don't know what happened.
I mean, pretty much in secondary school here. Well, that's when I woke up in an history lesson. I thought, this is all bollocks, man.
Right.
Because they used to teach us about the Second World War a lot. That was the focus there. You know, we knew nothing about American politics.
Wow.
You know, or history, really. This is why it's been so good for me. People are saying, well, why are you always talking about America? You're from England. Right? It's because I'm learning every single day about the true history of not just America, but the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Now, are your former kings and queens respected the way we honor old presidents? Like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Kennedy. Do you have kings and queens from your past that most English people would say, yeah, they got it. They were for the people. Do you have any of them?
No. Well, we've had, I mean, my whole lifetime, basically, we had Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 55. When did she? I mean, and obviously we got old sausage fingers in now prancing about. But she was, and I think it was George V before that. But I think he died before I was born or around. You know,
yeah, well, her father was ascended to the throne because his brother abandoned. How do I know more about English history than Stu? But his father abandoned the throne so he could marry a divorced American, and that's how Elizabeth's father became king. And then before that, I think it was Victoria, one of them. But yeah, I mean, I've always been fascinated by how the monarchy ruled, along with the Parliament for a while, and then you took all the powers away from the royal family, but they were still beloved forever. Is that massively changing? Has there been a massive turning of the backs to the crown?
With the younger generation, because don't forget, most of the people that have supported the royals in their life, we've got the pensioners here, the ones that were scared in COVID, the ones that are isolated and stuff. You know, a lot of these people are surrounded by Union Jacks and cups and saucers with the Queen's face on it and all these sorts of things. You can't just tell those people what she was up to potentially. You know, especially when you've got an old art like that, it's going to it could be quite devastating to those people. So, you know, we understand what this long, slow, drawn out, rolled out process is all about. But
it is neat to hear it from his perspective, because we don't have that same sort of influence that the royal family had on generations. We don't have that. We elect somebody new at the longest every 8 years, right? They had the same lady and family and kids and in-laws that became what England is, right? So Elizabeth and Philip, her husband, right? Then they had Charles and Andrew, and I forget the sisters. I can't remember. Margaret. And England loved them, and they were everywhere. But then I would say in the last 30 to 40 years, globally, the idea of people that were so above the rest of us just seems to not make sense anymore to anyone. And I think the internet's what did that. It made us all look at each other and go, wait, you got a lady over there that's in charge but doesn't get to do anything. Like, that makes no sense.
You know, it kind of became more tradition for you guys though over there, didn't it? More than anything, it's talking about the royal family, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, the royal wedding and stuff, what turned a lot of people away from the royal family is when Princess Diana died. Because we had someone there that was a woman of the people. You know,
Yeah.
quite like Melania, what she used to do for children. And
Yeah.
Princess Diana would quite happily, you know, she had guards there and stuff like that,
Sure.
all going, don't go on that bit. But
Right.
she'd walk through a minefield and stuff like that. She was out there doing it. Whereas
Yeah.
most of the time, these people just sat on their thrones behind closed doors, occasionally coming out. And you could tell, oh, they didn't want to touch the people.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas
Were the
Princess Di would get down on her knees and hug a child. And
Did the boys that she had inherit any of that?
No,
or
well,
Harry or William, are either of them like a man of the people?
No, not really. We thought Harry might be. I mean, they've both been in the military.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to say is about American men. The British military and the US military have always worked together, haven't they?
Incredible.
And that's when I was just thinking that when you said that earlier, that we've always had a good position from that. But no, Prince Harry seemed to be, because he doesn't look like any of the rest of them. They've all got long, elongated Rothschild heads.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look like that. He looks exactly like James Hewitt, in fact, doesn't he?
I
now?
know what you're hinting at, by the way. I know who that is.
But then it seems that Harry's gone really woke. Now, I've been very disappointed in those two boys, really.
Yeah.
Because if that was their mother, right, they should have done a lot more to find out or break free from that establishment and tell people what happened. But
I'm wondering, and I don't know enough about it, and I'm not educated enough about England to make this statement, but the Meghan Markle thing, to me, was, I think, the eye-opening experience for the English, in that royal family proved who they are when she came in. We can't have this black lady in this castle. And that's what it was. Say what you want. And I understand Harry has to protect his family. That is his blood. But at the same time, he gave that family the middle finger and said, F you all, I'm out. Now, let's see if the royal family does, after Charles, fall apart and what's happening in England causes that. I think Harry may be the one that can go back and perhaps rally the British people from that point of view. But I don't know enough. But I would not be surprised if he would not return sort of as a favored son of the English people, given the opportunity and the right circumstances. I think he could fill that job. I've watched him a lot.
That's interesting, but I think you always come from the conspiratorial perspective, thinking that they're somehow either working or not working with what's going on, so they're playing a role of some kind. And I think with Diana's death, don't forget there was a lot of, at least as an American watching it, right? Like I got up at the middle of the night.
I did too. I was a kid.
It was very sad and touching. But remember, she had done a lot of interviews too. And she was saying a lot of things that were bizarre for normies.
Yeah.
They're not human, you know, this, that, and the other thing. So we don't know how long this has been going on and who's a white hat and who's not. And
maybe that's why they all married her cousins, so that the reptilians all stay in the bloodline, and they let one non-reptilian in. She saw them eyes squint up and them eyelids cross, and she was like, nah, I'm out of here. I think that may be true. Who knows?
You know, we talk about this going on for a long time, and how long has it going on behind the scenes? Potentially with Diana, you know, getting with Dodi Al-Fayed, and how the royal family treated her after that.
Yeah.
Potentially, you've got to see it. You know, the White Hats could have used Harry, because we did think at one time, maybe he still is, that he's going to be the one to, you know, come away and start telling the stuff. Maybe Harry got with Meghan to expose the royal family that little bit more.
That's what I really think. I think that was his way of saying, look, I can't tell the truth about what happened to my mom, but I know it, and I'm going to ruin your lives if you're not willing to come clean about it. And I still think there's a lot more coming from them. They've gotten awfully quiet. I don't know if are they quiet in England now, or is the Harry Meghan thing over in England? Is the press still?
We haven't really heard anything from them.
Yeah,
excuse me, for a long time. And you know, some of us believe that Buckingham Palace has been sort of empty for 6 years.
Right.
Wow.
You know, we heard there was what they call criminal investigators. I can't think of forensic people in there, you know, looking over the place. And we've heard, you know, Washington DC is a ghost town, isn't it? And all these places. I think a lot of what you're seeing of the royal family, whether it's really them or not, is being filmed on location in various places. Maybe they're let out of somewhere. The UK Gitmo for the day, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's wild. All right, let's find another video here, Matt.
Stu, I got a comment on the hat, man. The mega hat, I love it.
Mega.
Is that something you're seeing a lot over there, or is that a Stu original for you?
Well, this is why I had this hat made, because people kept saying to me, "Why are you always talking about America?" So it's make England, Europe, and Earth great again.
Man.
Yeah, I love
it. I love it. I hope you're selling those things.
Well, no, I can't really do that now, because after I got this and plonked it on my head, Tommy Robinson started selling his about 3 months later, didn't he? So
I want to ask you about Tommy Robinson. I don't know his past. I've only met him in the face of all this when he stepped up and he did that big march in London, which I thought was absolute. And I can't believe we haven't done it here the way we really should. But he did it. And were you shocked at the outpouring of English citizens that were willing to take to the streets like they did that day?
No, I wasn't shocked at all. I thought it would be a lot more. Because don't forget, in 2020 and 2021, we were all out on the streets marching against masks, forced vaccinations, and all these things. You know, there was... Hold up, someone's calling me.
Is that Tommy telling you
Someone's
to shut
calling
up?
me on my computer. That don't work. What was I saying? Yeah, in 2020, 21, we were out marching against all this stuff. There was 2 million of us there then, right? Now, when we went to the first protest in Trafalgar Square, there's about 45,000 people there. The BBC said there was a few hundred people there. The police steamed in on us and everything like that. There was a lady dressed up that went down. We think she was agent provocateur. And then when the marches were getting bigger and bigger, the BBC was saying there was a few thousand people there. Of course, we're all putting videos out. 2 million people over this weekend to the one we went in 21. But if the BBC had have said there's 2 million people there, they're not having it. They're all walking about. No one's got a mask on and stuff. There'd have been 5 million people there the next weekend, and then maybe 10 the next weekend.
Yeah.
So because whether the White House control the media and how they're playing that out or not is that information is not getting out. So I was surprised that there was only maybe 3 million at Tommy Robinson rally.
Yeah, that was.
But that is still a massive amount when we've only got 66 million people there.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you one other thing. The guy, I'm going to mispronounce his name. Is it Farage?
Nigel Farage.
Farage. I watch him, and I've seen him in America, in our Congress, speaking. I find him to be what I would consider good for England. Do you agree? Is he someone you could get behind, or what is America missing about that guy that we don't know?
I have been behind Nigel Farage for quite a few years because he was doing what Trump was doing. You know, common sense politics, right?
Yes.
Not this and that. He's gone against a few things, but he's been over to America a couple of times. He's been at a couple of Trump rallies on the stage, and he flew over there personally to do an interview with Trump. I thought Nigel's off our man. I was talking about it in Stew's News before we got with Elisa and we carried on. Then Rupert Lowe came onto the scene. We've all seen everything he's been doing, the statements he's putting out, the no-nonsense, how he's released all these rape gang inquiry stuff, how on the 29-second minute, the O turned to a Q. We all know what that's about. Then we're all going, Rupert? Now, what happened yesterday or the day before? Rupert Lowe has put out a statement calling, and I've been saying this for ages, maybe Farage and Rupert Lowe are working together, but Trump had to pull Rupert Lowe into there because Farage wasn't getting enough support, right? So you've got to splinter the Labour Party and stuff and draw people across. So put Rupert out there. Now Rupert Lowe has now called for Nigel Farage and him to come together, which is very, very interesting. So 48 to 72 hour rule. Let's see what happens.
Now that could seriously change the political landscape in England overnight.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the stuff. Remember I was telling you before that after Trump MAGA is going to have to figure out what it's going to do. And I think you're going to see those kind of things happen where like people are going to say, oh, it's Vance. Well, what about Rubio? Or what about this guy? And these guys are going to come together under that guise of MAGA. And you're going to see, I think you're right. I think the silent majority around the world is uniting. And they're going to forgive certain little things. Like there's a guy, what is his name? Oh God, he's a Republican strategist. I can't think of his name. He was basically saying like some of these issues that are hot button issues, America's going to have to suck up for another 4 to 8 years to deal with to get through the onslaught of what's happening right now. So a lot of these special, the abortion argument, these things, yes, they matter and they're huge. But right now we're in an ideological war that we need to win first before anybody has any rights at all. We need to get this straight. And I'm glad to see that's happening in England. I think that's a great move.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's just keep our eyes on that. But like I say, this awakening happens, very, very slowly than all at once.
Yeah.
And it's not happening fast enough for me, but it's happening perfectly for the White Hat Military Alliance and how this is, because they've got to do it right. And it's got to be done once, And we know this, and we've been talking about this for years. So I'm cozy, and always will be.
I love it. Now, Matt, a lot of great speakers in time. I need you to go into the system here.
All right, let's take care of some business real quick first, bud. So we want to say thank you to a couple people here. One being Double L555, $10 rant saying, I'm going to start claiming Mickey and Matt as dependents. TGIF, everyone. We need that.
Yeah, she can, by the way, because I think she's over the limit of what you legally have to declare.
Yes.
The way she donates to us. She is amazing, Lisa. Thank you so much.
So thank you kindly for all of your rants, of course, and the Buy Me a Coffees. You make it possible. And supporting our sponsors as well.
I want to thank everybody on Pilled. We're terrible. We can't get over there and figure out how to comment yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Right.
But we're going to do that. And Stu and Elisa are joining us from their great show, Patriots Across the Pond. And when does that air, guys? When does your show normally air?
Yeah, it's normally, because I'm 5 hours ahead over here, it's 10:30 Eastern and 3:30 p.m. GMT.
So you guys are on 10:30 in the morning, our time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect, dude. I'm going to start watching them.
We have everything linked in our description, by the way. You can follow them on Rumble, and we have your X also linked in the description for people. Right now, Mick, we got to tell people about the Feel Great protocol, though, which you've been having a lot of success at, right?
Stu, I don't know if you know this. Here, I'm going to show you something. Elisa, try to stay calm.
Is that a medium?
Here he goes.
Listen, no, this one actually, yeah. It is a medium, by the way.
Yeah.
But listen, Elisa, I
thought that was a kid's large.
Matt will tell the truth.
I think he's lying.
I used to be like this. I can do it still. Hold on. Like that.
Yeah.
Like, I used to look like this all the time. And then I started this, and it allowed me, I've lost about 30 pounds, if I'm honest.
That's good. I was just going to ask you if you had a cummerbund on under your t-shirt, but when you pushed it out, I know you haven't, unless it's elasticated one.
That's the secret, Stu, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to try that now.
So here's the deal, though. I swear to people, what it really did, forget the weight loss. That was great. But the weight loss came because it corrects other things.
Yeah.
My eating cravings stopped. Like, I used to eat. I used to snack. I nervous ate all freaking day. Just whatever it was. I didn't care. I shoved something in my mouth, right? That's why cigarettes, I love them so much, right? Same thing. But this totally, I sleep better now. My blood pressure came down.
The craving stopped. You
Everything.
stopped being fat, right?
I stopped being fat.
How do people do that, though, Mick?
Well, listen, I know the English aren't that bright, so I made it real simple. Take a look.
Being fat. How do I do that? Go to quitbeingfat.com.
And that is our website.
That's all you got to do.
No promo code needed. Just go to quitbeingfat.com. See if it's right for you. There is a 90-day money-back guarantee. We get so many notes from viewers who've had success on this. This is our most recent one we got from Dee, who was 154. She said she didn't like the way she looked. now down to 124, lost 30 pounds. She says, I feel great. My high blood pressure is gone as well. So it's doing just amazing things for people, including Mick here. Quitbeingfat.com is our website. No promo code needed. Also linked in the description for your convenience.
Hold that bag up, Matt.
What are you pointing at?
That.
This?
Right. Yep. Hold that up to the
yeah.
camera. Now that's mine.
This is Mick's lunch.
Right?
Oh,
now, Matt,
God.
how long's that been sitting there? Now.
I don't know.
Weeks.
If
I
I'm being
used to
honest.
eat this.
Has it been sitting there for weeks now?
Every day I would sit
Yeah.
here before the show. I would eat Cheetos and drink iced
You would
tea.
crunch it right
By the
into
way,
the microphone.
what have I
with
been
my
drinking the last
headphones.
week? What have I been drinking the last week?
Water.
I'm telling you.
No more Q juice for you, man.
Listen, when you're 5'3", when you're 5'3" and have a face like mine, you can't be a pumpkin.
It's true.
You got to have one good attribute. So I'm trying to get back to like the top 2 abs.
Yeah.
I don't need all 6. Just the top 2 would
I got
be
one
nice.
big ass.
Yeah,
You know, like
I had that.
Yeah.
I
You
always
look fantastic, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
I used
telling
to have a 6-pack. Now I've got a mini keg.
Yeah, exactly right.
Got a 30-pack
I got
over
a
here.
party ball. Remember those? The party ball things we used to sell? Matt, go into the video thing because I want them to see this. Now, I firmly believe you could tell a lot about how a person's going to turn out when they're a child.
Yeah.
And I think America has a future lady that they're going to have to deal with. Matt, little Miss Sassy, right there in the middle, first row, right there.
Yeah.
I want you to understand that this lady will one day run our lives. I'm convinced. Take a look at her.
No, I swear I'll slap this milk off the counter.
You try it and see what happens, Missy.
When you all stop arguing with me, I swear, I'll put my hand in that with the milk, and I'll smack the heck out of it.
Yeah, you do it and see what happens.
Well, I will.
Now, let me tell you something.
Fast forward to her when she's 20 years old, and it's bad boys, bad boys.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Well,
what you gonna do? Right?
I'm
She's gonna be
hoping
on
it's
Cops.
different. I'm hoping like she's 28.
Yeah.
And she's running as the youngest female presidential candidate.
Maybe she'll take it in that direction.
Yeah,
yes.
y'all talking
take
about
that energy, put it in a positive.
I tell you right
direction.
now, when it comes to taxes, we ain't paying them, and I'll slap the shit out of them taxes right off the table. That's what we need in America. More
Mickey, I
ladies
showed
like that.
Elisa that video of your daughter yesterday. I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh, that's hysterical.
I got to Stu, a question for you. What is the lady? I don't know if she's a comedian, if she's a political commentator. She has blonde hair. She's British. She's very right.
Katie Holmes.
Oh, my God. This woman, I hope England considers her a national treasure.
Well, potentially a lot of people do now. But before COVID, a lot of people just considered her quite a retard. If I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah. She was
quite a retard.
She you could go back and all the clips of her. She
Yeah.
was on Good Morning Television over here, and she used to speak like this and was very posh and talk down to people and come on. I don't know why she was on telly really, whether she was some sort of reporter or investigator, these sorts of things. And she was saying to people, it's absolutely common for them to name their daughter or son or children after place names and stuff like that. She was really talking down to people.
Yeah.
Brilliant Schofield said to her, but your daughter's called India. and she had an excuse for it. It was just, she used to be, honestly, she is a national treasure now.
She is.
But she used to be despised by a lot of people that actually now like her because she grew some balls and she was speaking up like many of us did.
I've watched her on a couple of things, and she, shreds anybody in her path with 0 F's given.
Good morning, batshit Bogters Britain.
But I will tell you, man, when it comes to the Islamic problem you're having in England right now, she is just punching people in the face over it with little to 0 F's given, and it's refreshing, And I think we're about to start seeing this here. You're going to start seeing Americans who have enough balls to just get on TV and say, I don't hate Arab people. I don't hate Muslims. I hate people that are trying to kill me and tell me this and that we have to live this way. and we're real close to it. And that lady, I don't know anything about. I'm glad you just told me that whole story. And maybe humility is what brought her back to reality. Like you said, maybe that guy like going, bitch, you named your kid India. What are you talking about?
I'll try and find that clip for you. But obviously, we've dug into it now. Tommy Robinson is a crowd splitter. So is Casey Holmes. But we've both seen them in Israel. You know, wearing certain T-shirts and stuff like that. I've got an old video of Tommy Robinson going, if it was down to picking one of the two, who would I fight for? I think it was England or the UK and Israel. I'd pick Israel, obviously. You know, these sorts of things. Yeah. So we have to look at everyone side-eyed. You can't just, and that's the point I wanted to make. I only thought about this the other day. A lot of us dig into all these things, right? And then as soon as you see a Winkle flag on a coffin or a completely ironed flag on a coffin, a lot of people would then go white hat, black hat, right? Yeah. But if I was Forbog and the white hats, I'd be ironing flags on coffins of idiots, do you know what I mean? And winkling up ones of Patriots and stuff like that. If this is confusion and fifth generation warfare, I'd be messing about doing crap like that all the time. So you can't look at something like that, like an iron flag, as, oh, he was definitely a good guy then, you know? Yeah.
No, I hear you, man. And I want to say to English Hawk, who I believe is your fan, we apologize for the early start. It wasn't Stu's fault that it was marked wrong on his channel. It was mine. I did not inform him of the early start. So any of Stu and Elisa's fans, please forgive Matt and I. It was not their fault. So
yeah, we had a mad rush 10 minutes, didn't we?
We did. I came on to just hook up the live streams, and I said, "Why are they on here? We're not supposed to be on here till 12." And then I saw Stu on there, right? You didn't have your T-shirt on, and I'm like texting him, "I gotta get ready."
By the way, Stu,
forgive Mick.
By the way, Stu, how old are you?
Loud and clear. 55.
55, right? He had his shirt off. He looked better than me at 22. I hate Stu. I love him, but I hate him. No more shirtless time with you, Stu.
You haven't seen my midriff, though, yet, have you? I haven't stood up.
We're going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it that way. All right, Matt, let's go back, because as I was saying in the videos here, Matt, there's important, you can learn things from kids. Now, see Lindsey Gump here? Right there, one, right there. There's two of them. We're going to bring both of them in. You know, the passing of Lindsey Graham, a great senator. People loved him. People hated him. The president loved him. He was given a royal wedding. People from all over the world. But I believe spirits travel right out of a dead body into a young one. And I think I may have found a combination of Forrest Gump and Lindsey Graham. I just want you to listen to this kid.
The cheese dog. I've never heard of a cheese dog. Some babies can talk. You know, Wesley's a baby and he can talk. Cheese dogs. Cheese dogs. That's all we have. You mean hot dogs? No, that's the one. What is a cheese dog?
Listen, there is something about the way this kid talks.
Yeah.
That's like Lindsey Graham meets Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
And I love this kid. My mind.
Life is like a cheese dog.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get in a hot dog.
Well, the funniest part of this video is the little girl's. He says to the little girl, "What'd you have for lunch today?"
There's lips and beaks.
Yeah. And she says, "I had a cheese dog." Yeah. And he just goes, "Cheese dog? I ain't never heard of a cheese dog. You mean hot dog?" And I'm like, that is Lindsey Graham. And there's one more. Play this one. This kid just cracks me up.
You know what? Me and Dad are the cleanest ones in the house.
In the house?
We clean everything.
I was in the back seat and I was eating
a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
I got ketchup on my face.
I got a shrimp burger, shrimp Creole burger.
They got shrimp gumbo.
Fried shrimp burger.
We got shrimp burger, shrimp fried shrimp, all the kind of shrimps. Hey, Stu, I wanted to ask you another question. In America, we have a clear difference in culture between black and white. The music, the movies, the comedy. There's a clear, in England, is there that racial divide as well? I'm not saying bad, but is there black culture is there English black culture?
Yeah, it's not as, prevalent as it is over there.
Okay.
But no, sort of, there's a lot of racist people in this country and bigots.
Yeah.
And
well, not here.
Some of the older generation, are like that. Some people are very open-minded, but no, not really. I mean, everyone just used to get on. We've been divided by the fake news, basically, and the media and this cabal.
It's great when you actually talk to people there about this stuff, right? Because here, you talk to any liberal person, the whole world's racist.
Right.
Blacks suffer everywhere. Any minority suffers anywhere. Right? They forget there's countries that are filled with people that are majorities. But here they're minorities. But those majorities in those countries treat other people horribly. It's just a human condition, right? So, go ahead, Stu.
The libtards are the same here.
Yeah, right. No, they are, right?
Yeah.
Save everybody. That lady that interviewed Elon Musk 14 days ago, the economist lady from Britain.
Yeah, Fanny Wisbit Watson or whatever his name is.
I mean, is that the typical liberal progressive Brit like her?
Well, she's educated, isn't she? And she's potentially, the way she speaks is almost like a CIA operative,
Yeah.
But no, she would sort of be classed as, and I don't like using the word elite. Elite.
She is that, yeah.
She's from that sort of posh background. These people that say we don't need borders, but they've got big houses with gates all around them with security and stuff. That sort of ilk, really.
Does England also have the same, political jabs from sports figures that America does? Do sports figures in England get involved in the political discourse?
Yeah, although they shouldn't. We've got you know who Le God is, don't you? Matt Letizia.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he played for Southampton. He's been on our show. He's a great guy. And pretty much he started questioning, when he worked on Sky, the jabs and why people wearing masks and other sorts of things. Him and two others got sacked. And some of my heroes, like Ian White and stuff, all these people kept their jobs, right? Never stood up for him. I'm saying to all my mates, what's he still talking about that crap for? The only footballer you should be listening to is Matt Letizia, because he stood up, lost his job, and all this sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. All right, Matt. Back to the videos. I want to show them one before you do your Trump thing here. One more. There's two more I want to show. Okay, where is it? Home up here. Okay, now. See it right there, Matt? At that one? Yep. Okay. In America here, we have rednecks. Now, these are white people that are fearless. They don't care about their lives, and they'll do any kind of hillbilly shit to get a laugh or make a buck. Do you have that sort of clientele or personnel in England? Do you have those crazy just dudes that'll drive a car off a cliff, blow up a refrigerator with a bomb? Just for a fun time. Do you have that there?
Well, you obviously know Jackass over there, didn't you? Yeah. We had 3 Welsh lads over here. I think they were called Dirty Sanchez or something like that. And they used to do all this stuff. I mean, honestly, I was like this. They all went, they had their pants on. And obviously pants over here. Pants. You wear them on the outside. You wear pants on the outside of your pants over there, don't you?
Right, yeah, we do.
Right. They all went in the stinger nettle patch. Right. Oh, they put them in their mouths, rubbing them through their armpits, stuff like that. They were in a terrible mess.
Well, here we have what I just like to call a plain old redneck. Now, these are guys that aren't usually athletic. They're not trained in anything, but they get drunk and they have great ideas, Matt. And this is what I like to call American Idiot 101. Take a look.
Oh my bush! Let's move on tonight!
something about the bull riders, man. Because back in my younger years, I would do mobile DJ things.
Yeah.
Right. So I did a lot of that.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of weddings and things.
Yeah,
and
I
I did
did.
this
Yeah.
thing out in the country. Where it was mostly country music.
Sure.
And one of the tables that was kind of right next to me was the bull riders, the professional bull riders. Those guys, during the cocktail hour, were passing around a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, dude.
One after another, man. And those guys are actually in really good shape.
They're insane.
Man. I wouldn't mess with any of those dudes.
So, Stu, I'll tell you a quick story, and it's about horse people. Years ago, I managed a very massive nightclub, rock bar here in Baltimore. It was known nationally. It was called Hammerjacks, and it was massive. Every big 80s band played it on the way up and down. Guns N' Roses, Ted Nugent, I mean,
Ozzy,
everybody.
yeah.
Ozzy. Anyway, I'm the manager there. And one night, it's the night before the Preakness. The Preakness is part of our horse racing Triple Crown. So it's a massive thing. And I get a call at like 6:30 at night, and it's from the Jockey Club, Maryland Jockey Club. And they said, hey, a bunch of the jockeys want to come down tonight to see the show. Can we get them in? And I'm like, absolutely. And I put them in this area on the side, like a VIP area. So it's like 15 guys my size. These little guys, right? Well, these big biker dudes start messing with them while the show's going on. And the security guy comes back to me. He's like, Mickey, there's a bunch of bikers and stuff messing with the jockeys. So I go out and I'm like, I said to the main jockey guy, I'm like, hey man, do you guys want to move? And he looks at me and goes, why? I go, well, these guys are messing with you. And he looks me dead in the face and he goes, if you don't mind, we'll take care of it. And I was like, I don't mind.
Yeah.
About 3 minutes later, I'd never seen anything like it. 15 little people whooped the shit out of about 10 dudes. And I remember sitting there watching, and one of my doormen goes, man, think about it. Them dudes control a 1,500-pound animal going 60 miles an hour. Right. They're the strongest dudes on the planet. They whoop these dudes' asses.
They weigh like what, $105?
A $110 is probably about average. But I'm telling you, their strength and their mentality, these guys were animals. And it was wild.
Wow.
And they beat the piss out of about 8 of these monsters.
I feel like you kind of missed your calling as a jockey, man. You were a horse guy kid growing up.
I was.
And you're the perfect size.
Well, my grandfather died. I blame him. Because when he died, my family was like, we ain't doing this horse shit. And I'm like, oh, I want to do it. And they were like, no, we're going back to the city.
Wow.
That was my grandfather's dream.
Famous
he
jockey.
could have been. My kids were equestrians, and that is one of the greatest things that you learn being around horses, packing them, riding them, understanding the spirituality of them. It's a great.
They're a beautiful animal. Dumb as a box of hammers, but a beautiful animal, an incredible animal. But I gotta say, the one thing I learned in the horse world, the women in it, little cuckoo. I'm just saying, girl horse people. I don't know what it is, but like the craziest women I've ever met in my life love horses. I don't know what it is. I think it's riding a stallion your whole life can make you know what I'm saying. All right, Matt, let's go to one more video here, and then we're going to say goodbye to our great friends here, Stu and Elisa. Matt, this one, where is it? Give me a sec. I'll find it. Okay. Second row, second one. Right there. Now, Stu, I don't know about Stu. Are you married or do you live with a lady or whatever? No. Okay. Single man. You know, I was married a lot of my life and I had kids. And one of the main things I think a man wants in family life, Matt, I'm sure you're like this, is some alone time. I think men need quiet time, right? Just to be alone. And it's not that we're lazy. We don't want to do things. We just need to get away for a couple minutes. Sit down, maybe an hour or two. It's why the man cave was invented. And I don't understand why you women think you have a right to disturb a man in his man time. So this to me is just something. I feel so bad for this guy, Matt. Watch this. I mean, that man was just trying.
He was trying to get in shape here, man.
Listen,
look.
that's it. And none of us know the real way to do it. and this guy was giving it a shot, and that bitch of a wife of his comes in and ruins his private time, and I think it's a crime. Matt, play it one more time from the beginning. Look at the happy. Then look, just he's already a small man. The shame on that man.
Yeah.
And for what, Stu? What was he doing wrong?
Well, is that really a man cave? I don't know. I might have a definition of mine. He's got pool tables in it, dartboard at the bar.
Yeah, that's not really a man cave. That was more like a bitch nook. You know what I mean?
But I can tell you what, with that laugh on her, no wonder why he was in there doing that, having a bit of personal time.
Easiest way to remove blood from your penis? Listen to that woman laugh. So true. Well, listen, Stu, Elisa, I was looking so forward to this show. Sorry about the technical problems and the miscommunication.
And the misspelling of the names. What else did we mess up here, Mick?
Just so you guys know, also in September, Matt and I are starting a show called The Bridge, and we'd love to have you guys on it. We'll explain it.
That would be amazing.
But Stu, sadly, it's going to be 2 a.m. your time, 3 in the morning.
But I can do that.
I'm my man. All right, buddy.
We will fit it into our schedule. Can I just ask you, Matt, when you finish this live, because we can now export the chats in StreamYard. So when you finish, and it says that's a wrap at the end of your thing, at the bottom of the chat on StreamYard, you'll have a little export tab come up. If you click that, it will download all the chat. Can you download it and send it to me, please?
I surely will.
I didn't know we could download the chat.
But I will.
Yeah, it's a new feature. We have a lovely lady, Love and Light, Jenny in Canada, that used to download all our chats, but now we can do it. Everyone should be able to do it itself. When it goes that to app, it should come up.
Now we need to do that, Mick.
Every time.
All right.
Man, look at this. We go to England once and bring back something.
Amen.
They came to America once and left with nothing. No, Still, Elisa, I swear I'm so grateful to have met you guys and have done your show, and now you've done this one, and hopefully we'll do a bunch more together. I really enjoyed time with you guys.
Well, when I came to America, I did actually buy myself a new laptop over there because it cost me £1,500 less. So I did bring a new laptop home. The Fifth Generation Warfare by General Flynn, books 2 and 3, The Church and AI, and a few other bits. So I didn't actually leave with nothing, did I?
All right, my man.
That's awesome. That's good stuff to leave with.
Yeah, you're one of the
And a Yankees cap.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
I tried to get him to get a Mets hat from being from Queens. He wouldn't have it.
Oh, my. Stu, do you understand what you just said to me is like you walking into any pub
Well, that's
in
the Orioles'
England
arch enemy.
and claiming...
Right? The Baltimore Orioles, where we're from.
And claiming allegiance to the worst derby rival ever.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, Liverpool, Everton, Man U City, Liverpool, Man U. You're the other guy in this battle, my friend, with that Yankee hat.
Well, I don't mind that because I've got an Arsenal top and you've got a Man United shirt. So that's it.
That's it. You're barred. Never on this show again. I'm kidding. Lisa, thank you so much. Matt and I are going to be doing an event that we'll be talking about soon. You're close enough. I'd love for you to drive down and come in. And Stu, if you could figure out a way to get here, that would be amazing.
Where and when, Mickey?
It's going to be in the fall and in Baltimore.
Okay.
So not too far, 2.5 hour drive for you, 3 hour drive, but we'll be in touch. Would love to have you guys involved. Stu, Elisa, thank you. To our audience, please follow Across the Pond. The details.
Everything is linked in our description. So go there and follow their Rumble channel, and you can follow them on X as well. All linked down below.
Damn right. And any of Stu and Elisa's audience that came in and joined, please follow us as well.
Yeah.
And we'd appreciate it. We're going to
We're
build
always
together.
trying to do little raids here and there and everything. And all our stuff is on patriotsacrossthepond.com.
There it is. Patriotsacrossthepond.com. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, brother.
Have a great day.
See you guys. All right, Matt. And don't screw up downloading the chat, Matt.
Yeah, I'll try, man.
That's a cool feat. I didn't know we could do that.
I know. I love it. I love it.
Now I have something to read.
We screwed
at
up
night.
everything else today.
Nah, it was a good show.
No, I'm talking about everything else we screwed up. The show was fine.
Yeah. But I didn't say we did.
Looking at you, Mick. Looking at you, buddy.
I will listen. You gave me the responsibility of making sure that this show went no problems. That's your fault.
Can we also talk about me getting on Patriots on the Pond? When did I find out about I was supposed to be on Patriots on the
All
Pond?
right, if you're going to do this on the air, we'll
let's
do it.
This on the air.
Here's what happened.
Okay.
We were scheduled. Had to reschedule. So that was like a month and a half in advance from when I was on.
Yes.
I told you the date.
Yep.
You forgot.
No, that's not how it happened.
You tell me how it happened.
The date changed. And
Right.
then, you know when you told me about it?
The day of.
Hour and a half before I was supposed to be on the show with them.
But in all fairness, I thought I told you before. I did. I thought that I did anyway.
There's no paper trail, Mick.
There's
There's
zero.
no paper trail.
Well, I just know this. I was so glad to get them finally on. And,
I was too. They were fantastic.
And I'll tell you, I want to do a real show with them where we do dives and talk about it. Because Stu, I really like listening to Stu because he comes from a different culture, whether we like it or not. England is different than America in a lot of ways. But when you hear a guy get down to it, when it just becomes common sense,
yeah.
As a human, it doesn't matter where you live, I think it's effective. And I think their show's great, hearing them both go back and forth. I really enjoy it.
Absolutely.
So if you're up earlier than our show, tune them in every day. That's a great show. All right, Matt, the weekend is upon us. What are your big plans this weekend?
Oh,
You've had a hell week.
You know my weekends. My weekends can be much of the same. Yes, I am complaining, momster.
It's all he does.
Would it be nice if I got the message to be on the show?
God, it's all he does is complain.
Sheesh.
Swear. I do feel like we're dating. I try my hardest and you complain.
It's like a marriage. It is like a marriage, yes. You
and
try your hardest.
I try my hardest and you just complain the whole time. I don't get it. I try my hard. I try my hardest, but there's no making you happy,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yep.
There's not. You know who I feel bad for in this whole thing? Miss Liz.
Yeah.
To have to live with you every day. Are you one of these guys? Do you come in every day, and when you see each other for the first time,
No,
do you
but
look at
she
her?
likes me because you know why she likes me? Because I communicate with her, Mick. I tell her about appointments and things. I don't butcher people's names.
I'll tell you what, Monday show can't come fast enough. Jeez.
What's going to happen on Monday's show?
I'm going to retaliate for this last 3 minutes of my life. I'm going to take the time. I'm going to isolate thought, and I'm coming at you with Tomahawk missiles, buddy. No, I'm kidding. Matt, you just got called Foxy.
Foxy?
Yeah. Pebbles, put that up there.
Yep.
Matt,
Thank
you're
you, Pebbles.
Foxy.
Thank you.
I'm more like Rabbity. Matt's Foxy. Mickey's Armadillo-y. How is the great Miss Liz?
She's doing wonderful.
You guys doing anything this weekend together?
I sure hope so, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be, you know, my weekends are.
I know. Why don't you set aside, though?
It's a lot of work that goes around this show for me, unfortunately.
Here's what I want.
One day, it'll be hopefully the main focus of both of our lives, and I'll have more free time on weekends.
I don't know what you just said. It sounded so nice. I don't know how to read nice like that. Look at you, Matt. Patriot DGL coming in. Silver Fox 100.
Thank you kindly.
Look at this.
Fox and the Hound.
Look what Jill wrote about me. Look 4 up. Look what Jill wrote about me. Or
Where am I
JLL.
looking?
Go up right there. Nope.
No, wait. What am I looking at, Mick?
Go up. Down. Right there.
Mickey.
That's it.
Mickey.
You get Silver Fox.
You're very
Mickey. Just
I think it was a compliment. It was a compliment.
Oh, but then they said something
Mickey.
really nice. Go down. Right there, that other one from them. Go up, 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 stop. Mickey's laugh sounds the same as that of my late brother.
Wow,
I
that's so
love to hear
nice.
it because I miss him.
And look, Pebbles called you special.
I'm special. You're a silver-haired fox. I'm special. I guess
She
I'll just
didn't mean it that way.
I guess I'll just start wearing my helmet here on the show so I don't hurt anybody. Oh, my goodness. Listen, everybody, this has been a great week. I tried my best. Sorry if some of the shows were a little tough, but I really don't know what I'm doing once the mics are off.
Yeah, you did fine, man. I think you did great this week, actually. For people that don't know, I've got what?
The bottom comment. I'm sorry. You have to read it.
What Mickey's pulling. I'm doing just fine, by the way.
By the way, nothing could be further from the truth. I literally, if I reach out for tail right now, trust me, I'm going straight in the butthole. There's no tail in my future. Straight in. Terrible life I'm living.
You are not.
Oh, man. All right, buddy. So listen, tomorrow night I have the great Rose Vineshank. You ever seen her?
No.
Comedian? She'll be at Hammer Jokes tomorrow night. You and Liz want to get out? Come see a show, dude. She's funny.
If I can get out, I will.
Yeah, do that, man. And you bring the daughter, if she's bored and a friend, whatever.
Oh, she loves it there.
Yeah, anytime.
Hammer Jokes.
Somebody said they missed my underwear. What?
What are we looking at?
I don't know. Somebody said they missed my underwear. And right there. Down. Up. Right there. What the hell does that say?
I missed Mickey's. Okay, you showed your underwear the other day on the show.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was National Underwear Day. You showed your underwear off.
Man, I'm telling
you,
I don't even do drugs.
I was just getting ready to compliment you on what a great job you did this entire week. For people that don't know.
Well, why didn't you do it instead of saying you were going?
You keep cutting me off. You don't even let me talk.
That's what I do.
I know that's what you do.
Go ahead.
That's why I'm here.
If you're going to compliment me, please,
I'm trying to compliment you.
I will watch how good I am.
For people that don't know, usually I'm the one that's doing the show prep and the technical stuff for the show during the week. I had an incredibly busy week with my other gig, which is radio, and Mick had to do all of the work, pretty much all the work this week, and I think you did amazing. You did a great job.
Can I talk?
Go ahead, buddy.
Thank you very much. And I'll be honest with you, man. It made me understand how much you actually do for this show. So I feel like I'm appreciative to you with that stuff.
You are.
I try to be.
You are. For sure.
Compliment you all the time. I say thank you.
Yes.
You don't ever say that shit to me, but whatever. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Short-term memory.
Yeah, I tell you, my memory's starting to come back to me.
Yeah.
I told you, like I was brain fog for a while.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it back.
What do you attribute that to? You
getting off birth control.
Getting off birth control.
No, I had that IUD in for so long, right? And I finally shot it out, and I was like, I started to remember things.
You're on the healthy track now. Glad to hear that.
All right, I'm done for the night.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
It's the morning, buddy, but it's all right.
I have a big lunch date.
I'm going to work, Mick.
I know. I got to work. I got a big lunch date.
It's all boring stuff. You got a lunch date?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
well, do tell.
He's a great guy. That's all I'll say. It really is a dude.
What is his name?
It's not a lunch date.
Say his name.
I'll say his initials.
Go ahead.
J.A.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I bet you don't.
I actually don't. No.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna a little romantic spot?
We're going to get pizza.
Pizza.
And what we like to do, like we talk about the Q stuff and all, and then like we feed each other pizza.
Oh, you guys are like Lady and the Tramp.
No, it's not gay or nothing because we're talking about saving the world.
Right.
Talking about man stuff.
Of course.
While we feed each other dripping
share that noodle.
cheese. I'm done for this show. All right. I love you all. Stu and Elisa, you guys were great. Thank you so much. I would say God save the king, but I don't even know if Stu wants that anymore. So whatever you say to the English person now that is with love. I guess I'll just say glory, glory. He knows what it means. All right. Everybody else, thank you. Matt, get us out.
See you guys Monday. We're back at 12 noon East, our regular time on Monday. So hope to see you guys then. Please smash that like button on the way out and hit the follow if you're not already following us. Have yourself a great weekend.
Bye,
we
everybody.
Love you guys.
Mickey and Matt, yeah, they're cranking it up. Joking down theories like a hyperactive pup. Rambo Joe lit the fuse, Dave said take control. Now we're broadcasting live above the rabbit hole. Ancient aliens, lizard kings, government plots and shadowy things, laughing while they're chasing the truth in the dark. Are we crazy? Sure, but that's the spark. So smash that like button, buckled in tight. We're going down deeper than a Q drop tonight. Tinfoil shining, the jokes are rolling. Hold on folks, the truth is scrolling. Yeah, smash that like button. Welcome to the show. We're live above the rabbit hole. Mickey's on the mic, dropping jokes like bombs. Matt's taking notes while he's reading the Psalms. Bigfoot, chemtrails, the man in black. Whatever you believe, they'll make you laugh back. Was it real? Was it staged? Was the moon landing fake? Ask the boys, they know the code. Or at least they'll improvise an episode. So much for staying above the rabbit hole. They dove in head first, no parachute. They just let go from zero to adrenochrome real quick. Mickey yelling, these people are sick. Hollywood elites are fucked in the head. Liberals losing their minds, eating paint chips full of lead. Nobody gives a shit about Nancy Stupid Guthrie. That whole story's fake and gay is pure horse fuckery. Media needs to focus on the Epstein files, exposing the pedos with the creepy ass smiles. The fuckers eating babies in the secret lair. Shoot them in the face, I don't even care. Stealing the elections, ballots in the dead of night. Dominion machines flipping votes left and right. Corruption, central lobbyists buying laws. Politicians drifting while they clap and applaud. Pockets lined with cash from all the fraud.